People whose partners thought they were cheating. What actually happened? My girlfriend has always been more privileged than me, so she never knew what it was like to be flat out broke. If she needed cash, she'd just ask her parents, but I would have to look for loose change in the couch. But things quickly changed during my senior year of high school when my friend challenged my knowledge about something I was passionate about. We each put $5 and whoever was right would walk away with 10. I needed my $5 to buy lunch at school, but I was so confident that I was blindsided by the risk of me starving for the whole day. Luckily I won, and the rush that came with it was nothing short of extraordinary. I had no idea there was an easy way to get money. I thought I would be stuck with my hand digging in the couch for the rest of my life. From then on, I'd try my luck with some other friends, and my winning streak was far better than my losing streak. I was obsessed, but I could control myself. I knew when to put my money where my mouth was, because of the things we would put money on. We would have our pets race each other and put money on who would win, predict who out of our friend group would win in a specific video game, and who would get a girlfriend first. I always had a pretty good idea of what the outcome would be, so my chances of winning were always high. But there was no way my girlfriend would understand my hobby, because she never had to do anything to earn money when she was growing up. So, I kept it a secret from her. Little did I know, this would be the downfall of our relationship. Over the years though, my way of earning cash became more advanced. Instead of playing with friends, I started playing online through a website called Kalshi, because it finally became legal in the USA. It was easier, and I could put money on whatever I was good at. I wasn't limited to my friend's own knowledge anymore, and the risks were greater than ever because of that. I was putting money on whatever I could find, and that was generating more money for me. It got to the point where I always had money to spare, so I used that money to spoil my girlfriend. I'd buy her gift baskets, books, jewelry, just about anything I knew she liked. Her smile when she received the gifts brightened my day every time, so that motivated me to continue my hobby. My life felt complete, until a month had passed and my girlfriend suddenly confronted me. She laid out all the gifts I got her, and asked how I could afford everything. I still wasn't ready to tell her the truth, so I came up with a lie on the spot and just said I was working overtime. I thought she believed me because she laughed it off, and the day continued as normally as possible. But the next day, I came back from work to her packing all her clothes into a suitcase. I quickly asked her what was happening, and in just seconds I was down on my knees begging her to not leave me. She said she knew a liar when she saw one, and said I was coming home at the same time every day, so there was no way I was working overtime. She accused me of not trusting her, and everything seemed really sketchy to her. She said I was probably dealing and that's why I couldn't tell her the truth. The final blow came when she yelled that she didn't want my gifts because they were bought with dirty money. I got back up and explained that I was going to tell her everything if she let me. She asked me if it was going to be the truth this time, and I swore that it would be. I was scared that she would judge me for my habit, but I was more scared that she would leave me. So, I worked up the courage to show her Kalshi on my phone and explained that I was making extra money, just by making educated guesses on events I had knowledge on. She didn't say anything for a while and scrolled on the website instead. I was too nervous to even breathe. I had no idea how this would turn out. All I could do was watch her, like a hawk, and wait for her to make a move. But she surprised me when she tried out her luck on which recently released songs would be #1 in the Billboard Hot 100. She turned to face me and smiled, saying she would pay me back when she won. The only thing I managed to say was asking her if she was still mad at me. She said no, but I shouldn't lie to her again. After that, it became a common thing for her and I to use Kalshi together. She got good at it quickly, but my years of experience still made me better than her. I wasn't willing to put my money on that though.